Well, I currently cannot believe it myself as we are fourth in Sky Bet League One, albeit only after about 8 or 9 games, but we have been scoring goals left, right, and center, albeit against some of the easier teams in the league. But I've been pleasantly surprised with how well we've been doing. I definitely still do not think we are going to push for promotion, but definitely a good start to our life in League One. Already back for episode number 38 of Taskmaster FC. Welcome, everybody. Just a little bit of information about the number 38. Again, we've just been trying something new with our introductions here, so I'm trying this out. Oh. Apparently, the Thunder Gods are not a fan of the number 38, but I will digress. 30th parallel, north, is the pre-Korean War boundary between North and South Korea. The number of slots in an American roulette wheel is 38. Huh, take that, European wheel. The Ishihara test is a color vision test consisting of 38 pseudo-isochromatic plates. Gerald Ford was the 38th president. Arnold Schwarzenegger, the 38th governor of California and the most recent Republican governor. And cats have a total of 38 chromosomes in their genome. Boy, I am just full of fun facts about numbers. See, you're not only learning about soccer, but you're learning about numbers as well. Who's to say that this is not a well-rounded channel? We're also learning about the weather as well, as it is thundering and lightning outside. Lightning-ing. There's weather happening outside. Speaking of weather, we've weathered the storm so far, the first part of this season, and have done quite well since you were last with us. Mansfield Town and Sheffield Wednesday games. We drew against Wrexham, a win against Plymouth Argyle, a big win there. Loss against Barnsley, big win against Crawley Town. That Burton Albion 2-1 loss here. Kind of a kick in the teeth because we were up and just kind of blew it there towards the end. A little bit frustrating as we lost that game, which could have been a victory, at the very least a draw here. John Kearns has just decided, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to score goals this season, and that's exactly what John Kearns has been doing the last couple of games. 5 goals in the last 2 games. He scored 9 goals total against Fleetwood Town and against Peterborough United. Today we will be facing Colchester United away and Salford City at home. As I mentioned before, in Sky Bet League One, we've been doing quite well so far with a great record of 5-1-2, 12 positive for our goal difference and 16 points. Now, obviously, we are far back of Plymouth Argyle, though we are the only team to have beaten Plymouth Argyle, so cannot be disappointed in that. But this team so far has been doing quite well. John Kearns on 8 goals, very high average rating. Player of the match 4 times. Joanne McNally with 6 big assists already. Again, Joanne McNally has been a huge part of our team last 2 seasons. A big signing from Newcastle United. And again, John Kearns just showing why he was one of the best signings we had last year. 24 goals in 45 games, 8 goals in 8 games so far. Continuing to just grow and develop as we continue to move up the leagues here. But again, we've got 2 big games today. We're playing... Goodness gracious, I just told you who we were playing. We're playing Colchester United and Salford City. So let's get to that. This, I think, is going to be the team. I have actually dropped Nish Kumar. Nish Kumar has decided to not play very well, and I did make this signing, actually. It's a loan in our transfer window, the very last loan we made as we approach the transfer deadline. It is for Josh Whitcomb, who is an outside back, center back here. Definitely will be able to provide some support. And right now, currently starting because of a significantly higher average rating, was at Dunfermline Athletic. 162 appearances there. Very surprising to pick up somebody on loan who's played 162 times for a specific club. But Nish Kumar, terrible performances as of late. 6.1, 6.2, 6.6. Just not doing what Nish Kumar needs to do. And for a star player earning 2.3K per week, really need to get more out of Nish Kumar for that salary. So that being said, Josh Whitcomb slots right into the first team here. Desiree Birch in goal. Defensively, we are looking at Whitcomb, Knappett, Perkins, and Wicks, Joanne McNally, and Tim Vine in the midfield. Our wingers are Same and Zaltzman, and John Kearns and Alan Davies up top because Emma City has been injured once again from a twisted ankle. Second injury this season, might be a bit of a bust of a signing. Played 3 games so far, has done absolutely nothing for us in the league. But that being said, we've got, actually, you know what? Ursula Carlson's going in. 4 goals for Ursula Carlson, just 1 for Alan Davies. Let's make it happen today. Let's get another win and continue our assault on the top of the table. Again, I don't anticipate us really being there towards the end of the season, but every point we can pick up is a point that leads us to survival, leads us to mid-table, leads us somewhere where we want to go in the middle of this season, and that's exactly what I want to do early on. They say it in hockey quite often, is that the points that are earned early on in the season are just as important as the points earned late on in the season. So really want to make sure that we take advantage as much as possible of the opportunities that we have early on here. And speaking of early opportunities, 6 minutes in, John Kearns gets the ball into Madeline Same. Ursula Carlson looks like it was deflected. A great deflection, great set of passing there by Chesham United to get the ball into the box. And a deflection away leads to a corner kick, and Tim Vine gets the ball into the box. And Sue Perkins just puts it over the top of the net. Fantastic opportunities early for Chesham United. And again, really trying to get as many points as we can early on, because we know how difficult it can be in the middle of the season. This is another league where we do have 46 games in the season. So that December, late November, all of December, early January run can be difficult on the legs, particularly if you do not have a squad that is easily rotatable. Looks like Tim Vine gets the ball here to Katie Wicks, who hits it off the crossbar. Very solid effort there. Really would like to see that pass to maybe a player who is more apt to scoring goals rather than our right back, Katie Wicks. However, it is an attempt on goal. I cannot complain. What I can complain about, though, is the score, because we have not done much so far. We'll work the ball into the box and try to remove those early crosses if we can here in just a moment. But it looks like Colchester are going to get an opportunity as they work the ball into our offensive half here. And Madeline Same does a good job to attempt to intercept, but that ball ends up right on the foot of a Colchester offensive player, and it is curled just wide of the goal. Good opportunity there for Colchester United to take a 1-0 lead into halftime, but it looks like it will be 0-0. Despite being in fairly good form so far, our possession is a little bit leaves a little bit to be desired, but we need to make sure that we improve on that. I don't see anybody that really needs to be substituted at this point in time. Our strikers aren't really doing a whole lot. Maybe that work the ball into the box mentality might give us a little bit more of an opportunity to score some goals rather than hitting in some crosses that just don't seem to land. But regardless, it's 0-0. It's still a point, and we need to continue to move forward. We are playing a team that is towards the bottom of the table, and I'm certainly not saying that we need to be beating those teams, but looking at where we are in terms of our position so far, I would like to see us beat these teams. Zaltzman just misses a header wide. Good opportunity there goes amiss. And we may need to make some substitutions here. Zaltzman not playing terribly well. But Colchester will get the highlight to at least start off this run of highlights. Those aren't words that go together, but regardless. Colchester with the opportunity here. The Thunder, it's still thundering here, which is weird because it's really early in the morning. Colchester, ball into the box, can't get anywhere near it. Desiree Birch then gets the ball to Nappet, who clears the ball forward, and it's intercepted by Colchester, and they manage to get the ball intercepted by us. Oh, Kearns works the ball down the middle, gets the ball to Zaltzman, to Tim Vine, to Carlson. Oh, it was offsides. Okay, let's make some substitutions here. We're getting chances, we're just not doing anything with it. So let's get Lisa Tarbuck on. Let's trade out Ursula Carlson for Alan Davies. I think defensively we're doing okay. They've had a couple of opportunities, but nothing quite like what we've had so far. Still hoping to steal a win today. But our possession numbers and our passes completed leave a lot to be desired. Colchester have had a lot of the ball, just haven't done really much a whole lot with it. Of course, I say that now. They do have the ball in our attack here as they work the ball into the box, and that is a beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. We need to start going attacking here. I mean, it's curled into the net beautifully. I don't really want to look at the highlight there because I just don't want to be sad, but it was curled into the back of the net. Excellent shot. And I give credit where credit's due. That was a beautiful goal here. We're going to berate the entire team. We're also going to make some more substitutions here. Josh Whitcomb's going to come off. Nish Kumar's going to come on. Katie Wicks for O'Leary. And then let's do this. No. Undo that. Let's do this. As our last substitution here. I hate to lose this game. Man, this is one you do not want to lose. You are on the road against a team that is near the bottom. And I do not know if they even have a win this season. But to lose to Colchester would be a real kick in the teeth considering the start that we've had so far this season. But fair play. I mean, we've had our opportunities. We have just not been able to put the ball into the back of the net. Kearns tries to get to it. Colchester keeper comes out and does a fantastic job of committing to make sure that the ball is retrieved. And Colchester going to look to work out the back here. And our hope is we can maybe get a little interception here. Alan Davies gets the ball to Kearns, who Kearns might have been a hair offside there. And he was. Wishful thinking. It was a beautiful setup. Unfortunately, it just did not work out well for us. And it looks like we are going to end up losing this game, which is not a game you want to be losing so early on in the season against a team that clearly has not been firing on all cylinders here. And they're going to get, I thought they were going to get 2 there. Desiree Birch with a good save. But they're going to just be able to wind out the clock here. Taking a very, very conservative corner to make sure that the time winds down. As we drop down to 8th place. Again, no real complaints about where we are. Just think that we can be doing a little bit better. And maybe this is an opportunity for us, but no, it is going to run out, and so will our time in this game. We will lose 1-0 to Colchester. Very, very disappointing result for our squad. As we try to, like I said, accrue as many points as we can. That drops us down to 8th. Colchester on 7. Look there. They'll get their second win of the season. They did beat Salford, so hopefully that is a nice omen for us. They've only won 1 game so far this season. I definitely do not want to be the team that they get their second win against, just like Colchester did. But that being said, I'll have to bring you back here in a couple of days for our next match against Salford City. We'll see you soon. All right, I'm going to bring you back with just one change for the Salford City game. We did take out Ursula Carlson, bringing Alan Davies. Maybe a little more offensive firepower here. Ursula Carlson just not firing on all cylinders. We're going to keep John Kearns in as our leading scorer. They're kind of getting scraps, our strikers, the last couple games, but I think Zaltzman and Sami will have a rebound in today's game. So, cross our fingers for the best. We will be playing Salford City at home. Yes, I want to proceed to the match. Yes, I want to go to the match. I want to win the match. I want to win all the matches, all the points. Let's take advantage of being at home. I have faith in you, faith in you. Faith in you, lots of faith. Unfortunately, half of our players don't believe in it, but it's fine. We're at home against Salford. Let's do it. Let's get 3 points today. I'm still irritated about the last game where we didn't manage to pick up any points despite being in possession, in control of the entire game, and get absolutely jack squat to show for it. So that's always exciting here. Real exciting first half. We have a highlight. Salford keeper kicks the ball away, and we managed to get it. Tim Vine gets the ball out to Andy Zaltzman, who looks to beat his defender and does. Manages to skirt the ball down the right-hand side. Gets the ball into the middle, and unfortunately it is cleared away. And Salford are immediately on the counterattack. It was a wonderful opportunity, but unfortunately just landed in Salford's footsteps. And they are going to attack here, and a ball is completely missed. Same ends up getting it and runs down the left-hand side here. The ball is immediately intercepted as she tries to get the ball to Kearns, but a very poor pass. And Salford are going to look to have a great opportunity here. Ball manages to be just driven into the box, and it's scored. A little bit of a weird play there. It looks like it might have been a shot that was deflected. I really can't tell if that was a cross in, but regardless, it was not defended well at all, and Salford take a 1-0 lead. Ashby here just gets the ball and no defenders at all. It was a nice little cross here. I'm not sure what... I can't even click on this. What Sue Perkins was trying to do there other than get out of the way of the ball. We're going to berate the entire team. That was a very poor performance there. And a poor performance overall. We've done nothing with the ball so far. Tim Vine with the cross into the box. It ends up being cleared. Same gets it and gets taken down, and that will be a penalty. And, cross our fingers. We've had good luck with penalties lately. Of course, I say that now. Very famous last words. Lead to us scoring. I had no doubt in my mind at all we were going to score there. It's 1-1. Good opportunity to get back into the game. You don't like to rely on penalties to, get us goals, but, Same earned that and earns the penalty and scores it. So we'll take it. We'll take any opportunities that we can get to maintain or at least get back to level with Salford. Desiree Birch now plays the ball out to Josh Whitcomb. Whitcomb gets the ball to Madeline Same, who scored the goal in today's game for Chesham United. Vine outside to Zaltzman, who works the ball down the right-hand side, tries to get the ball into the box, looks, curls it in. It's headed, and apparently it was headed over the top of the net. I wasn't sure if it was offsides or, cross your fingers for a handball for a penalty, but it did not happen. It's still 1-1 as we head into the latter stages of the first half here. And other than the 2 goals, not a lot to show from either of the 2 teams so far today. Looks like we'll be 1-1 heading into halftime. And again, we've had... Yeah, I'm not really pleased. Other than the penalty, we really haven't done much of anything today at all. Same's done a good job here. I thought Zaltzman's actually played quite well. Defensively, we've been okay. Perkins, our central defenders, did not do a good job defending that header that ended up at the back of our net, but we'll keep going for now. Don't see any reason to make any significant changes at this point in time. Defensively, we've been okay. Offensively, we've been adequate, to say the least. We will look to make some substitutions here in just a little bit, but for now, again, don't really see a whole big need to make any massive changes. Again, just not a lot happening here. Our center mids seem to be a little bit on the nervous side. Let's get someone else in there. So, thought maybe we had somebody different that could play in that position, but I guess not. I'll keep McNally on, get Tim Vine out. And then we'll get Justine Smith in, change up our wingers a little bit, and just kind of hope for the best. I don't really want to make any drastic changes here. Things have been okay. That's not okay. It's a good stop. I think it was a good stop. It was either a stop or off the post. Can't really tell what happened there, but regardless, it is still 1-1. Got 20 minutes left in the game here. Salford with the corner managed to be saved by Desiree Birch, and we'll take that all day long. I mean, again, we would like to get this cleared out rather than headers that end up towards our goal, but God, again, post. Multiple posts, multiple opportunities for Salford. Yeah, I think the work the ball into the box is going to give us better options to score here. Whittecomb's going to come off for Nish Kumar, which is a decision I feel like I'm going to regret. And then let's get Carlson on for Kearns. See if we can just change things up a little bit offensively. Get a couple players into a couple different positions and hope for the best. I did say to work the ball into the box, but I'll go ahead and tell them to do it again. 10 minutes left in the game here. It's still 1-1. We're just going to run this out. I'm not going to say anything to jinx anything one way or another. Okay, a draw. I mean, it's not ideal. Points are points. Again, I to tell myself that we need to make sure we don't get too far ahead of ourselves. We want to make sure to understand that this is not the type of team that we are. We are not the type of team that's going to finish in this top half here. If we're finishing somewhere near 12th, 13th with Stockport County and Sheffield Wednesday and all these teams, God, a lot of these teams have not played that many games. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll see where things end up. But we've got a few games between now and the next time I bring you back. Looks like we're going to do an auto save here. How exciting. I did say I would have bring more people back for more games here. I don't know. End of October, beginning of November. Seems like a good time to bring back. We'll play 5 or 6 games and go from there. So that being said, hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more Taskmaster FC content where we're trying to take Taskmaster and take them all the way to the Premier League, which I'm sincerely hoping we do at some point in time. We've already made it to League One. So hopefully nothing but clear sky ahead of us as we make our approach to higher ground. Thank you so much, and we'll see you again very, very soon. Bye, everyone.